What's going on, everybody? Respawn Gentleman here. So today I'm going to show you several glitches that are still working after the 1.06 patch. You need to take advantage of these before they go away for good. Let's get right into it. So to start off, we're going to go over the solo duplication glitch. Now, you can do this with accessories, consumables, or ammunition. However, I am only going to show you with ammunition, but the same principle is for all three, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose. The only thing you need to make sure you have is one full stack of whatever item you're trying to duplicate, as well as a second stack of that same item. Doesn't have to be a full stack. The higher amount you have, the faster it'll be, but it does not matter. So I've got a full stack of 60 exploding arrows, and I've got a stack of 59 exploding arrows. So this is what you need to do. All you need to do, go to your stash. And once you're in your stash, let's just scroll all the way down to the bottom. And then here we go. So we've got my 59 exploding arrows right here, and then there's my 60. So all you want to do is move the lower number. That's it. Don't move anything else, just this one. So let's move all 59 over to the stash. And then let's scroll all the way back down real quick. And you can still see I have 60 here, which is perfectly fine. Sometimes it leaves a remainder, but that's not important. Let's go over here. And you can see I've got the 59 in my stash. Now, let's go ahead and move the 60 over to my stash. So now I've got the 59 and the 60. The way this glitch works is now only move that 59 stack. The first stack you moved, only move that. I'm going to move it back. I'm going to hit max. And now I'm left with a remainder of 1 in my stash. That's perfectly fine. But still only move that 59 stack. So let me move it again. And then move it again. So now, when I go down to my arrows, now you can see I actually have 60, 60, and 57. So I have 3 stacks of exploding arrows now. So let me do this again. Let's go ahead and move this one. And then scroll all the way back down. And notice there was a remainder, but that's perfectly fine. Still only move to 57. So keep doing that over and over again. Till they're all gone. This one here. Going all the way down. Move to 57. And 57. So there should be all out of my stash now. Let me go over here. So now you can see it actually duplicated more when it went back across. So now it's got 4 stacks of 60 plus a stack of 45. So let's move the smallest stack of 45. Let's just move that one. Nothing else. So you see every time it sends another 45. So I'm duplicating this constantly. And it's absolutely fantastic. This is how it works. Now, if you do run out of space like I did, you know, I don't have any more slots that I can put any more arrows, but that's how it works. The next glitch is the crossbow bolt duplication glitch. So this one only works if you already have the PK crossbow. So if you do not have it, you will not be able to do this glitch. But basically, all you need to do is, and I've seen people say you don't need to do this part, but I have, through all my testing, I have not got it successfully to work otherwise. But you need to have your crossbow equipped, and then whichever bolts you want to duplicate, let's say impact bolts, you need to equip that in your inventory, just like I did, and then shoot the weapon a couple times. Even though nothing flies out, that's perfectly fine. Then all you do after that is you go to your stash, and you just place the PK crossbow into the stash and pull it back out. And you can see I just got a impact bolt that I didn't have already, so let's do this a couple more times. And the great thing about this is that as soon as you're done, pull this out one more time, look straight below you, and you've got all of these bolts on the ground. You can just pick them up, so you actually get double the amount of bolts every time you do this. And all you need to do to change to a different one, so I'm going to go with, you know what, let's just go with regular crossbow bolts. Go back out, do it a couple times, come back in, if I can find the door, and then just place it in the stash and pull it back out. So by doing this, you can get unlimited amounts of crossbow bolts and just shoot everything in the face. It's absolutely amazing. But do not forget to pick up the bolts that are also on the ground, because you need to do that. So the next glitch I'm going over is the blueprint upgrade glitch. This thing is absolutely crazy, and you can upgrade all of your blueprints without having to use any trophies whatsoever. It does take gold for whatever the level that you're upgrading it to. So keep that in mind, and so you will need lots of gold for this. But the basics of this is you go to any craft master, and you switch over to the craft parts tab, and then just before you hit buy, just before it finishes and the screen pops up, you switch over to the upgrade tab, and it will automatically purchase either the first one in the slot up there, or whatever your cursors happen to be hovering over. That's generally what will get upgraded. But that also has caused a ton of crashes for people, so the absolute best method is what I'm going to show you here. So what you want to do is you need to have 999 of a craft part that is sold at the craft master. For example, a lot of times they will have oxidizers, and the two that I find the best with this is oxidizers or cleaning supplies, because there are times you'll go to a vendor and they'll have an infinitely respawning amount of 100 stack of either cleaning supplies or oxidizers, so you can just keep purchasing it over and over and over again until you have 999. So best thing about this is the menu does not pop up, so it will not crash your game. So I have 999 oxidizers. Let me talk to the craft master. So if you have 999 of the item and you don't see that item in here, all you need to do is just go sleep twice, come back, and keep checking until they have the item that you're looking for. But one thing you'll notice is, because I don't have any more availability for oxidizers, I cannot purchase this. No matter how many times I push the button, it won't let me purchase it. All you need to do is get the timing down. Just before you buy, just switch over. Now, it has to be exact timing. I'm not hitting it right, but it's just like that. I upgraded my DIY grenade. Let's do it again. There we go again. So you can do this over and over and over again, and you just have to get the timing down. But this will avoid all the crashes and will let you upgrade all of your blueprints to maximum as long as you get the timing down. If you're on PC, I have heard it's about 687 milliseconds, so you can time that. I clearly don't have the good timing down, but yeah, you can see that that's all you got to do is just switch over right before it picks up. Try to do it one more time before we move on to the next glitch. There we go, got it that time. Took a few tries. But yeah, the timing is exact, but you can notice that every time I do this, my trophies never go down. It's only the gold amount. So if I do this again, it's going to take 960 gold away from me. This is absolutely insane. And yes, you can upgrade every single blueprint, weapon mods, consumables, accessories, doesn't matter. If it's a blueprint that's able to be upgraded, you can use this method to upgrade it all the way to max level. The next one I want to talk about is the Kadum shotgun exploit. This thing is absolutely crazy. All it involves is you just need to go into the Doom challenge and quit out and go back to the main menu and then come back to the game, and you should have the Kadum shotgun in your inventory. I will actually have a guide linked down in the description below for that, so you can kind of see how exactly to obtain that. But this is what it does if you're not familiar. It just obliterates enemies. I've seen it take down a demolisher in one hit. Like, it's absolutely insane just how easily it just dispatches enemies, and most of them get cut in half, so it's it's absolutely insane. The next one I want to talk about is the Great Scott exploit. So this allows you to keep the hoverboard for use all over the map. It's pretty cool, actually. So just like the Kadum shotgun, you want to get to the hoverboard challenge, which I'll have a video releasing very soon on that. And as soon as you're in the challenge, just quit out to the main menu, go back in, and then you'll have it in your inventory. So one thing I will note about this one is that as soon as you switch to it in your inventory, you'll automatically equip it as you're moving around. Now, I am not very good at controlling this thing, but you can see how you can just kind of surf around the whole entire map. It is super awesome. It does use stamina while you're using it, so keep that in mind. And if you want to stop using it, then a lot of times you can jump, but anytime you jump again, it's going to keep doing it. So the best way to stop using it is just to switch to an accessory that is not that. So the final exploit I'm going to talk about in this particular video is the Broomstick exploit. So this one, just like the previous two, you need to go to the Baba Yaga challenge, which I'll have a video coming out for very soon, and just quit out to the main menu when you're in the challenge. This will give you the broomstick. It's absolutely insane. So let me show you what you need to do for this. So if, just like with the Great Scott hoverboard, if you're doing this on the ground, it will automatically equip it and try to get you to ride the broom as soon as you switch over to it. That's not the best way to use this, because sometimes you can't get off the ground. The best way, I think, is to switch over to it mid-air. So let's jump off and then switch over to it, and then immediately, bam, you're flying. Now what's great about this is that you can use this to reach any building, any height, anywhere. You can even go into places outside the map with this thing. It is absolutely insane. So one thing I do want to note is that while you have this out, it will drain your stamina just like the hoverboard. So if you don't have a high amount of stamina, it may go down quickly. So all you need to do is switch to a different accessory like the grappling hook or whatever, and then you can either push B or jump off of it, and that way you can fall off and try again. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Dying Light content, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also check out some of my other videos like the one YouTube recommends right over there. And if you want to help support this channel, which is always appreciated but never necessary, you can check out the support links in the description below. Thanks for watching.